morning, my respected judges. My name is Isha Gore. I am from 5th standard, South A.K. Joshi School, Thane district, and my topic for today is Indian festivals and nature. The greatness of a culture can be found in a festival. India is a multi-diverse country. Here we have innumerable festivals. Many of our festivals are related to mythological events or harvest time. The first and the foremost festival is Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti, also known as Uttarayan or sun's transit to Makar Rashi, marks the end of winter and arrival of new crops. A day before Makar Sankranti is known as Bhogi. On this day, women prepare sugad, which is filled with sugar cane, groundnut, etc. and we offer it to our loved ones as it is the sign of togetherness and prosperity. The next festival is Gudi Padwa. Gudi Padwa symbolizes Brahma Dwaj, also known as Brahma's flag. On this day, it is a tradition of eating neem leaves. But why neem leaves? Well, Gudi Padwa falls in the summer season, and on this time, the sun's rays are getting hotter and hotter, and this is falling on our skins, damaging it. But neem has many antibacterial properties, which is good for oneself. It also gives us an immunity boost. The next festival is Holi. Holi is one of the most loved festivals in India. A day before Holi is known as Holika Dahan. We set up a bonfire and give our bad thoughts to it so that it could burn away. The next day is Ranga Panchami. On this day, we throw colors at each other, throw water and throw water balloons at each other. But nowadays, it has become a tradition where people use chemical colors which are very bad for one's skin. It can damage it badly, and we can't forget that tremendous amount of water is also wasted while playing Holi. And these water balloons are very bad because they're made up of plastic, and plastic is very bad for the surrounding around us. The next festival is Vata Purnima. Vata Purnima is celebrated by married women for the longevity of their husband. They go to the banyan tree, wrap a thread around it and offer it prayers. But why banyan tree? Well, it is believed on us Hindu scriptures that banyan tree has innumerable medicinal properties which is very good for one's health. And some banyan trees also perform crescitaceous acid metabolism. Basically meaning that they give oxygen in daytime but also in night time. So cool, isn't it? The next festival is Naga Panchami. Naga Panchami is dedicated to the snake gods. Now you all know that India is an agricultural country with over 60% of its land only used for agriculture. But sometimes these rats and pests come and destroy the crop. But snakes prevent them from happening. They eat them. So in some way they're helping the farmer, right? The next festival is Narari Purnima. Narari Purnima is celebrated by the fishermen. They offer the sea. They offer coconut to the sea god, and from that day onwards they start fishing. But before that, they don't fish. Why, you ask me? Well, because before that monsoon is the breeding time for the fishes. So in some way, the man is helping the aquatic life to expand, right? The next festival is Bail Pora. Bail Pora is celebrated by the people living in Maharashtra and Uttarakhand. On this day, the farmers go to the bullocks and oxen and offer them Puran Poli, which is a really great sweet. They acknowledge and very worship the oxen god as they are a very big part of our agriculture, right? So the next festival is Krishna Janmashtami. Krishna Janmashtami is again one of the most loved festivals in India. It is believed that human pyramids are built to break the handi open. But this has a few consequences. What happens is that when these Govindas climb up to break the handi, sometimes the human pyramid just collapse and they fall down of having some minor or major injuries. Some even lose their life playing this game. So bad. And we can't forget that tremendous amount of noise pollution is also presented here, right? Well, I'm not saying that we should not play these festivals. We should play it in the way that we humans can have fun, and the surrounding, it will be very helpful for us around it. The next festival is Ganesh Chaturthi. On this day, we bring Ganesha's idols into our home, offer it red hibiscus flower, delicious modaks and 21 patris and durvas. But ever wonder what 21 specifically? Well, 21 patris because 16 the internal organs in our body and 5 the 5 major elements of nature. And what 21 durvas? Well, it is believed that durvas have a very good effect on our body, which is very good for oneself. The last day, which is also known as Visarjan, we immerse these idols into sea or river. Well, the idols we bring at home are mostly made up of shadu or panchadhatu or clay, which are dissolvable. But you see those huge Ganesha's idols, well, they are made up of plaster or Paris, which contain calcium sulfate hemihydrate, when basically the substance that do not dissolve in water. But when they reach the water, they immerse in it and just reduce the oxygen level in it, killing all marine life. Very bad, isn't it? Well, the next festival which follows Ganesh Chaturthi is Navratri. Navratri has 9 days, which symbolizes each and every Devi and also symbolizes woman Shakti. The last day of Navratri, which is the Sahara, we offer apta leaves to each other. But why apta leaves? Well, apta leaves are also known as green leaves. When we offer these to each other, apta leaves also have a lot of medicinal properties, which are very good for antibacterial and antifungal properties. Well, I would like to say one thing. We, the humans, are the creation of nature. God has given the humans a great mind, the power and the ability to think. So isn't it our responsibility to balance the ecosystem and the biodiversity of the nature? I'm right? Most of you will agree, definitely. Well, I remember a very beautiful quote that Mahatma Gandhi had to say about this, which is, nature can provide for every man's need, but never for every man's dream. But thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.